I bet you didn't think that it would all end this way. Up until this very moment, I have already endured so much pain. I've suffered so much humiliation and torture. But this moment when I finally see you beaten and helpless, you ruined my entire life, you know. And now I will make you pay for what you did 1,000 times over. How do you feel? Do you hate me now? Now do you regret having saved me back then? Would you rather throw yourself against a wall? So is that how you are truly feeling? What would that have changed? You're still going to die by my sword. All my sufferings have been worth it after all. Aren't you in love with young Shen? Oh, don't worry. After I kill you, I'm going to throw your head at his feet, so he can mourn you properly. I thought you were a nice kind of girl, and I thought you were brave. I thought everybody actually liked you. But today you are going to die! That old man told us to hide down here, sir.
Father!
Shang. Be careful, Shang.
Excuse me. Are you Miss Ge?
Yes, and you are?
We are Guaqi's friends. Little girl. What's your name, huh?
Her name is...
I'm Ge Shang.
She's a girl. Girls take care of people.
May I know what you're doing here, sir? And where's Guaqi? Why hasn't he come back home, sir?
Guachi was killed in the war while protecting Hongchuan. This is the pension given to you by Prince Yanshen. Guachi wanted to tell you that he's not a traitor. He wanted to return with dignity.
I knew that he wasn't a traitor. I really did, sir. I always knew he wasn't a traitor. Shang.
Mother?
My darling Shang.
You should leave it to the soldiers instead, so they can have the strength to fight. Now that everyone in Hongchuan has accepted you, we can't afford to make any mistakes, huh? All right?
Miss Ju,
Bing An,
you're finally awake.
how long was I out?
For an entire day. We got so worried.
How is the battle going?
Take it easy. His Highness made it back in time. The Wei army has been routed, and right as we speak, His Highness is dealing with the remaining enemies.
How are the wounded being cared for?
They've been assembled inside the camp, sir, and we have sent for a doctor from the city.
Pass on my orders. Treat the soldiers according to the severity of their wounds. Save the lives of as many as possible.
Don't worry, sir. I'll let the doctor know when he arrives.
Also, tell me about the ones who died.
Some were claimed by relatives, and they were sent home. Those without relatives were given proper burial, sir.
Is there any news from Lord Ye?
I'm afraid there isn't. When Yan Xun's forces withdrew, Lord Ye disappeared along with him. Perhaps he's tracking down the enemy, sir.
This cannot be made public. It can affect the people's morale.
Yes.
The Yuan Ye I know wouldn't act that rashly. Even if he had things to take care of, he'd still return in time.
How is your injury doing now? Thank you for your concern. It has been healed. Oh, that's good to hear. Don't get injured next time, all right? You don't have to hide it. I know what you're thinking about. I want you to keep in mind that you and that Xing girl are serving different masters now.
I heard that Yuan Ye was injured, so I've come to see him.
Thanks for your concern. My injury isn't serious. I didn't know you were coming. Pardon my rudeness, Your Highness.
Lord Zhuo, it's all right.
I heard that you've been dealing with the aftermath of the battle.
The rebels of Northern Yan should be destroyed. But their morale has already been boosted, and they're very strong. At the moment, the war is at an impasse. The Liang covet our vast lands. We have enemies on every side. This war will be a hard one.
Both sides will suffer in this struggle. And Liang wants us to wear ourselves out fighting each other. Your Highness, the greatest victims of war are the common people. Fields left barren and uncultivated. Wives are told of their husband's death, children losing their fathers before they get to meet them. I really don't want to see such scenes. Surely, Your Highness, you must feel the same way.
Father wants to kill Yan Shun, and Yan Shun wants revenge. It's a difficult knot. I want to untie it, but it's too hard.
People lay plans, but heaven decides. Since it's for the sake of all the people, there will always be solutions.
Miss Chu, it's cold today. You might get sick. Here. Miss Chu? Miss Chu. His Highness is here.
Hang on. You should go to bed. I'm going to sleep too.
All right. Your Highness.
How is Achu? Is she feeling better now?
Your Highness, Miss Chu just took her medicine. She's going to take a rest now.
How about dinner?
Well, she doesn't have an appetite. For dinner, she only had some porridge.
Go over to the kitchen later. I prepared some potato cakes. Just for her. Bring them to her tomorrow morning.
Yes, Your Highness.
Your Highness, you've been spending a lot of time looking at that jade piece lately. How valuable is that thing?
It's not that valuable. Jing.
Hmm?
Does this jade look pretty?
Your Highness, I'm just a commoner. I wouldn't know that. I'm no expert, but it looks pretty to me.
I think it looks pretty too. I just wanted to polish it a bit more before I give it to Achu.
Your Highness, you really care a lot about Miss Achu. It's just that jade is quite unique, isn't it? But it's a bit small. Wouldn't it be better if you give her a bigger one?
My father had many talents when he was alive. He could wield a sword, ferment really good wine, and make silverware and jade. I left early, so I learned nothing from him. I have no special skills.
Your Highness, you shouldn't say that. Don't think that way. Think about it. How much have you gone through together with Miss Achu? Back when you had nothing at all. Miss Achu never once abandoned you. It just shows how deep her affection for you is. And now, she's only upset with you and unhappy. Your Highness, you can make her like you again. And besides, I think the two of you should have married long ago. I mean, you're at the right age, you know.
Jing.
Hmm?
Look at Hongchuan through the windows.
But, Your Highness, it's completely dark outside. What would I see?
Nothing. Northern Yan is in disorder and must be rebuilt. And I, Yan Shun, am just a rebel ruling a small part of the country. If I marry Ah Chu now, she'll be known as the wife of a rebel. And I only want to give her the best I can. I need to wait some more. That's why for now, I'll just hope that she can completely recover.
Your Highness, don't worry about that. As long as I'm by her side, I promise. I'm going to make Miss Achu anything she wants to eat, because eating well will speed up her recovery.
You're leading men onto the battlefield now, you know? Do you still think you're the cook in Yinka courtyard?
Your Highness, don't you say that. You and Miss Chu are my great benefactors. I would cook for you all my life if I had to. I'm always going to be your cook.
Achu, Miss Yu. I heard you were injured, so I came to see you.
Oh, come inside.
Achu. Thank you.
Why are you...
If it weren't for you, Hongchuan would have fallen before Yanshin could save it.
Actually, I should thank you. If you hadn't sent Yanshin the message, I'm afraid I'd have already been roaming the plains as a ghost.
I was just doing my job. Before His Highness left Hongchuan, he told me to protect you. Oh, so how is your injury?
It's almost fully healed.
That's good. Tell me, did His Highness explain everything to you?
I'm in the middle of recovery, so I haven't seen him yet.
Achu, you and His Highness have feelings for each other, and you two share many experiences. I don't mean to interfere, but I want you to know he never intended to put you in a difficult position. He ordered me to take you to Lanchang, and I failed him. That was my fault.
Miss Yu, you don't have to explain. I understand. It's all right. As long as Northern Yen is safe.
Both Northern Yan and the Wei State will only be at peace for a short while. The fighting was intense. If this continues, casualties will increase. If you really understand the choice I made, then you must also share my conviction that we should avoid war and strive to restore peace.
Miss Yu, I've been a little bored in my room these past few days. Could you take a walk with me?
Of course. However, I think you should prepare yourself. In the battle, we lost 8,000 men. A countless number of women were widowed, and many children became orphans. I can't sleep nor eat when I think about what it cost us. And I don't know what I can do to help.
This is what war is like. Victories built on piles of corpses. It's the masses who suffer. And we've tried our best.
Achu, I know that you're a clever woman, so I didn't hide anything from you on purpose. During the battle, some of my decisions were based on my own evaluations.
You did the right thing. Because of your mediating, Yanshin came back to Hongchuan.
It was actually a gamble, but I did hope that His Highness would return to Hongchuan for you.
Whose child is that?
Oh, I heard the soldiers saying that his mother died early, so he lived with his father and brothers. But during the battle, they were all killed. The soldiers felt sorry for him, so they keep him in the barracks and share their food with him.
He can't just stay here forever. Isn't there a better place for him?
We have already tried, but he refuses to go, saying that he'll stay to avenge his family.
Prince of Shang, you're here.
I know my father forbids you to leave, so I put off all my duties to come and visit you. I didn't think you were doing so well. Perhaps my visit was rather unnecessary.
The Emperor says I left the army without permission and wants to know where I went. But more importantly, Wei Shuya told him about what I did in Shanyang before he left on the campaign. By the way, I heard that he's come back.
He has. He has returned with Chun. Father is furious, and he threw her into prison. Wei Shuya was stripped of some privileges and put in house arrest.
Princess Chun made a big mistake. She can't avoid punishment. I don't know what Consort Wei and Yuan Song think about it.
Consort Wei isn't my real mother, but she raised me as her own child. Chun is almost like a real sister to me. I really hope to put in a good word for her right before my father, so I can save her from the death penalty.
Thank you very much.
It's no problem. My lady, Prince of Yu, please, this way. She's over here.
Chun, you are suffering.
What are you doing here?
We've come here to see you.
To see me? Or did you come to laugh at me? At how miserable I am? At what a failure I am?
Please, Chun. How can you even say that? I'm your brother. Your brother is here to see you.
Yuan Chun, listen to me. You have to plead guilty to your father. What did I do wrong? Why should I plead guilty? You stole the Tiger Tally and led soldiers to Northern Yan. That's punishable by death. By death? I should have died a long time ago. All right, Yuan Chun, don't act out of spite. I'm not doing that. I told you I should have died long ago. I should have died in the Battle of Hongchuan or in Shanyang. I should have just died on that disgraceful evening! I will not let you die. I will save you, Yuan Chun. You'll save me? And why will you save me, huh? Are you not ashamed of me enough, Mother? I am. Prince Yuan-chun, the noblest princess in all of Wei, who rebelled on my wedding day. Just like Yuan-chun, I followed him as far as I could and without shame, only to be ravaged, ripped apart, and trampled by his soldiers. I'm just as low as a common whore now. Why am I even alive? Shut up! That's enough! You are not a whore. You are my daughter, and you're a princess of Wei. You've always been naive, lively, kind, and sweet. I'm kind and sweet. I'm kind. I'm sweet. It's such a shame that the daughter you once knew is now dead. You heard me right. The daughter you had is now dead. Yuan-chun. Yuan-chun. This is a lucky charm I had made for you. Here, carry it. It'll keep you safe, all right? This is all my fault. I was the one who let you suffer. But Yuan-chun, people will encounter hardships in their lives. Grit your teeth and bear it. Everything will all come to pass. Can you believe me when I say that? Mother, you tell me. Come and tell your daughter. If a beautiful rose falls and is trampled into the mud, can it return to the high branch where it came from? What's done is done. Save your words. I brought all of this upon myself, and I'm willing to die for it. Yuan-chun, I promise I'll protect you. My daughter, I have to leave. But people can't remain children forever. I cannot protect you for the rest of your life. I hope that all of this will help you realize that.
Chun, have a good rest. I'll be leaving too. Is it ready?
Yes, it is, Your Majesty.
Give it to her.
Yes.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Are you really giving poisoned wine to Yuan-chun?
I know the reason why you're here. I don't really feel all right today. I don't want to argue with you either. I've carefully considered Chun's case. Look after Song well in the future.
Your Majesty, Yuan Chun is just young and ignorant.
Is that a reasonable excuse? This is serious. If I don't punish her, the court will be in chaos. After all, a royal prince died due to her willfulness. Unforgivable. Tell me, who else must be punished?
Your Majesty, but Yuan Chun is our daughter. Are you really giving her poisoned wine?
Enough of this. I'm tired. Head eunuch. Do it now.
No, please don't! Your Majesty, I know that Yuan Chun committed a capital crime. You do have to kill her in order to satisfy the members of the court. Well, she's my daughter. It's my fault that she has become who she is today. I didn't teach her well. So I will pay for that with my own life.
My lady!
Ning! Ning! My love! Ning! Ning, my dear! What have you done? Get the Imperial Doctor now!
Yes!
Why did you do this? How can you be so foolish?
Your Majesty, I remember when I entered the palace. I was Yuan Chun's age at the time. I was young and ignorant, and absolutely confused. I was so frightened when I first met you. I forgot to kneel for you. The steward wanted to punish me. And then you came over and asked me gently if you had frightened me. So, from that moment on, I knew in my heart that you were my king, and I would serve you all of my life. Later on, it pained me that I couldn't stay with you every night. I had to tolerate other women bearing children for you. But I already knew that was the glory of the Emperor and the sorrow of the royal family. Your Majesty, I have never done anything that caused you trouble. Can you just do me a favor? Release our daughter, Yuan Chun. Will you do that? I beg you. Release her. Please have mercy on our daughter. Your Majesty, you have to promise me.
I promise. I promise. Hurry up.
Your Highness!
Come on. Chun, you have to come with me, right now. Chun, come with me. We do not have much time. Let's go!
What are you doing?
All right. I'll tell you. Mother drank the poisoned wine Father prepared for you. To save you. Are you coming or not? She doesn't have much time left. Are you coming? Are you coming?
What are you doing here? You worthless child. This is your fault. This is all your fault!
Please calm down.
How can you be so foolish? How can you leave me for this? Unfilial child.
Your Majesty!
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 Wake up! Your Majesty! Your Majesty!
Dear mother. Why did you do such a thing? You should have just let me die instead. Mother.
Prince of Yu, Princess Yuan Shun, the Emperor has a decree. Hear the Imperial Decree! Princess Yuan Shun stole the Tiger Tally and deployed troops at will. She should be executed. Considering her young age and ignorance, I will waive this punishment. She is to be deprived of the title of princess, moved to West Yard, and she shall be banned from leaving the palace. Her brother Yuan Song is to be titled the Prince of Northern Yan and will lead troops to suppress the rebellion there, to atone for his sister's crimes.
Lord Wei,
Tai Wei, is the princess better?
not at all. She hasn't eaten for many days. She's isolated herself in her room and won't talk at all. She's been crying her heart out.
This is my fault. I should have come out to stop her.
It's useless to say that now. The Emperor always favored the Consort, and she made many enemies. Now the Consort is gone. The Prince of Yu isn't in Chang'an, and the Emperor is angry with the princess. I'm afraid someone in the palace will deliberately hurt her. So, Lord Wei, you're the only one she can trust.
It's also difficult for me. I was just released from prison. Although the Emperor doesn't blame me for the loss of the battle, I've been relieved of my post. I'm confined to my home now, and there's very little I can do. I was only allowed to set foot within the palace to deal with the consort's funeral. But don't worry. I'll do everything I can. You take good care of the princess, and tell her everything will get better. I promise to protect her.
Yes. You asked for me?
Achu, I want you to meet some people. Come out.
Yunshin, do you want me to plead for these men?
Don't cover for them. I've just heard different stories. I want your version.
Your Highness, I'm guilty.
Speak.
You sent me to guard Hongchuan. I didn't follow the plans we have agreed on in advance. Instead, I left Sun He in charge and went to help you attack Chang'an. I didn't obey your orders and left without permission. Please, punish me.
You disobey orders and abandon your post, and now you blame others. Do you think I'm blind? You closed the gates, locked the people outside, and shot dead soldiers of the Shu Li army. Then you lured me into the city to kill me. Then killed Feng Mian when he warned me. Did I do all these things?
Your Highness, it's true. It was all my doing. This has nothing to do with the General.
You? Who on earth are you?
It's true. You accompanied His Highness during the most dangerous 3 years in Chang'an and helped him return from Chang'an to northern Yan. You defended Hongchuan to the end, killed Yuan Shi and hurt the Wei army for those great feats. I admire you. But during the time that you were in Chang'an, I followed the General and Minister Wu to different places in northern Yan, weeding out traitors. We braved countless dangers and killed many enemies. My merits may not be as grand as yours, but I won't let you insult me!
A fervent speech. In fact, I'd almost believe that it wasn't you who shot at me at the gate of Hongchuan that day.
Yes, that was me. But the Wei army was coming, and I knew there were no more forces left in northern Yan to help us. When you led the Shu Li army to Hongchuan, I didn't believe it, and mistook them for enemies in disguise, so I shot at them.
Is that it? Many loyal men died because of you. And you're saying it was because of misjudgment?
If you want to kill me, go ahead. But this has nothing to do with the General. At that time, he had already left with the army. Your Highness, please judge wisely, and don't kill good people.
Your Highness, Sun He is loyal. There must be a misunderstanding. Please, be lenient towards him.
You all deny shooting at Achu and the Shu Li army. Who can testify to this?
My guards can serve as witnesses.
I don't want to listen to this nonsense!
Achu,
3 years ago when Wei attacked, it was us who fought to the end and reduced their army to 500 men. During the last 3 years, we fought many battles. None of us ever surrendered. If you won't believe such loyal men, why would you believe the Shu Li army? What's more, they've already betrayed Northern Yan once. How can you be sure they won't do it again? How could I just hand over a critical fortress to those traitors?
Those traitors you speak of defended Hongchuan, but your so-called loyal and righteous men left it to its fate!
That's because you were still in the city. If the city was commanded by me, the general, or even His Highness, I'm afraid Northern Yan wouldn't even belong to the Yan clan.
What do you mean?
People know that the Shu Li army is loyal to you and no one else. Why is it that they joined you immediately, after His Highness had left Northern Yan?
Stop trying to make us the enemy!
I'm not!
Yanshin, do you believe him?
Miss Chu, I'll face the consequences of my own actions. I'll give you my own life! General, don't forget the promise we made that year. Don't forget you killed our families. Don't forget what I said here today. Sunha! 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 Sunha!
How dare you attack people in the army? Come on! Take him away!
Yes, yes! Get up! Get up!
Hold on!
Get up!
Why do you want to kill me?
You're the reason why we lost the battle to take back Chang'an. You seduced His Highness. You're the reason we failed. The Wei army killed my family. And we were so close to victory. You ruined everything! Everything!
Drag him away right now. Make sure he's punished.
Yes! We were so close!
Keep
You
going!
whore! Let go of me!
Go!
Hey! Your Highness, your wound in the back hasn't healed yet. You shouldn't ride horses.
Jing, I need to be alone for a while.
Yes.
unable to gain your trust back then, and risked everything to defend Hongchuan. Countless soldiers died for it. The ground is covered in blood and bones. As a general, I've been reluctant and resentful. But as someone who has been through so much with you, I've been lucky enough to gain your affection. You returned to help us. What right do I have to continue to be reluctant and resentful towards you? But I've always believed that war can devour everything except our beliefs and our conscience.
Your Highness? Your Highness? Your Highness? Your Highness, I'm coming in. Your Highness, Wen Shan sent this for you. She said the consort entrusted her to give it to you. She said to give it to you no matter what happens, because it'll keep you safe.
This is a lucky charm I had made for you. Carry it. It'll keep you safe.
Your Highness, the consort wouldn't want to see you live your life like this. When Shen and the others are waiting outside.
I am Wen Shan, Your Highness. I hope you won't mourn for too long. You have such a long life ahead of you. Your Highness, take care.
Draw me a bath.
Yes.
Ah, good, good, good.
Grandfather.
Good work. Yeah. I've watched you. You're vigilant. And you're as calm as the water. I see the Battle of Hongchuan didn't affect you. I'm very proud of you.
You taught me well, Grandfather.
I've heard that you'll be guarding the border with Prince Yuan Song, right? Are you going to protect that slave girl again? You should know that. You enraged the Emperor when you saved her, back in Hongchuan. Is your bright future really worth sacrificing just for Yan Shun's girl? I'm quite sure you understand. What exactly is at stake here, grandson?
That's not why I'm going. I'll protect the border, not chase girls.
Go now.
Yes.
Seven. I'm going to write a letter. I'm going to need you to bring it to the Prince of Xiang.
Yes!
The star is dim. Dark clouds gather. Will Ye face misfortune while on his journey?
You must have had your reasons for going to Northern Yan. After all, the one you care about is there.
It's been 3 years. Time flies, doesn't it? Don't you want to greet your good old friend?
Hello. Are you happy now? What exactly do you want from me?
It's been 3 years. Don't you want to tell me the truth?
What truth?
My people have followed you. All the way here. You murder, poison, kill, start fires, and go against the government. What on earth do you want?
It's nothing, really. I just don't like those people.
Who are you protecting?
I can't waste time chatting with you. I'm injured. I need to see a doctor right away. And besides, I've been unable to find anything about that thing you asked me to look into. Now, if you want to pick a fight with me, please get on with it.
Tell me, it's that wanted girl called Chu Chao, isn't it?
Huh? What? Chu Zhao?
Don't act like you don't know. For 3 years, I've searched all of Chang'an, talked to spies from Liang, and all the members of the Yuan family, but I have found nothing. I'd never imagined that Yanshin would even take her to northern Yan. Yes. How could the daughter of the great Loha be a nobody?
Hold on, wait. I have to interrupt you. Because I don't understand a word that you're saying.
She's a Chu. That only means she eventually married a man with the surname Chu.
Shut
Isn't
up!
that right?
Don't give me all this nonsense. This has absolutely nothing to do with that girl.
Chuo You've only met that girl once in your life. Why are you risking your life to defend her? Maybe in her eyes, you were just a freezing wild dog that she just happened to find on the roadside. Maybe she doesn't even remember you at all. Yet you think she really cared about you. It's laughable. Laughable.
Me laughable? I'm laughable. And you? You're the laughable one. People are looking for Luohe's daughter to get the Fengyun tally. But you? What are you after? You put your entire future on hold and traveled all the way here to track me down. And what for? Answer me! Here, listen. I'll tell you why. Dongfangji. It's because you're jealous. You won't accept the truth. You simply can't accept that Luohe was...
body in the cart.
Yes.
Since Mother died, Chun has secluded herself in her chamber. She didn't even see me off. I'm completely alone now.
You are not alone. These people are following you. So do I.
The Prince of Northern Yan. No matter how you look at it, it's an empty title. I'm no better than a prisoner. Forget about my prospects. I may not even survive this. Lord Ye, thank you for looking after me.
We all face ups and downs in life. But the sky clears up after each storm. I believe the Consort also wanted you to live good lives and be healthy.
Who goes there?
It's me.
What do you want?
It's just me.
What's going on?
These two snuck in to steal food. We caught them red-handed.
Your Highness, my lord, how should we deal with them?
Please spare our lives. Since the war began, we've run out of food. Our family is all dead, and our village is gone. I'm too hungry to stand, or I wouldn't dare to steal, my lord. Please forgive us and let us go. I beg you, please.
Grandfather! Grandfather!
Let them go.
Grandfather!
Mengfeng, give them some food.
Grandfather!
Here, take this.
Grandfather, have some!
You should eat.
No, you take it!
Oh, you go first.
Take it easy. Eat slowly.
So good.
Eat some more.
Here.
Give me some water.
There's more. Don't worry about it. There's more. Thank you.
Slow down.
Here, Grandfather.
Although I've fallen far, it is really nothing compared to these people.
If the war doesn't end sooner, how many people can the two of us save?
Yes. A truce is the only way to save the people. What can I do now, when I get there? It's inevitable. People are going to challenge me.
Don't worry. I can solve it.
Your Highness, I think Miss Chu's not going to forgive me.
Should she forgive you? How dare you ask for forgiveness?
Your Highness,
You think you can fool me? Who do you think I am?
I dare not.
You dare not. I think that you are a snake.
I'm innocent. Your Highness, you led the army to attack Chang'an that day. I was too anxious, and I was so afraid of losing that battle. So Miss
And
Chu,
yet,
she...
if this happens again, I am warning you. You can go look for fights in the underworld.
Yes,
Get up.
thank you.
Your Highness, our spies just reported that Prince Yuan Song has set up camp outside Malian Pass and claims the title of Prince of Northern Yan.
How many men did he bring?
It's rather odd. He only brought about a dozen old and weak men.
That's suicide.
General,
Find a beautiful place outside the city to bury Suna.
as you wish.
Choose some strong fighters to leave the city with me tonight.
What for?
To kill Yuan Song.
But did His Highness command it?
He just arrived at Mainland Pass and lacks a solid base. Now's the best time to kill him. Chu Chao and he are close friends. Anyone who's close to Chu Chao have to be killed.
Yes.
Brother, walk slowly. Today I'll send Yuan Song to accompany you. You won't be lonely. I've been waiting for you. Don't chase him. His Highness wants to keep Cheng Yuan. We don't have any other way. Cheng Yuan is cruel and merciless, and wants revenge against the Emperor. He's also skilled at winning people's hearts. I've heard that he's highly respected among the soldiers. Even Mr. Wu can't compete with him. Many soldiers whose relatives have died in the war back then followed him. Tackling him will be difficult.
Is that so? I see then.
He and His Highness share similar experiences. He uses that to win His Highness's trust. His Highness nurses grievances against the Shuli army. If not for you, the Shuli army would be gone long ago. And His Highness gave up attacking Chang'an for you as well. This affection's rare. You're irreplaceable in his heart.
When we were in Chang'an, I always felt as if I knew Northern Yan. I would dream about it, as if I'd been here before. But now that I'm here, it's too cold. Righteousness and ideals have been frozen by the cold winds here.
Miss Chu, don't give up so easily. In order to realize our ideals, we must sacrifice. I believe that one day, you can achieve your ambition. In the future, the people of Northern Yan will be free of slavery and war. By that time, all of our dead brothers can finally rest in peace.
I hope so.
Believe me, it'll get better.
The arrows of Green Hill Court?
General! 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 Are you all right? I'm fine. Your Highness. What is Your Highness? I found something important when scouting around Million Pass. Yuan Yes here. He's in the General's mansion and has taken over the entire garrison at the pass. Let's go.
You must be bored most of the time. I'm afraid if I didn't visit, you'd have no one to play with.
Many people come unannounced, so I'm actually very bored.
It's been years. You've made progress in this game. Impressive.
After I was injured, I couldn't do much else. I played the zither, read whatever books I have, and play the occasional game. And so, I have indeed progressed a lot. Unlike you influence events everywhere. It must feel great.
Don't talk about yourself like you are a hermit. You pay a price to live, and decide who lives or dies. You're quite famous. No worse than me.
I'm just doing some small business. It's nothing new. Not like you, dealing with the fate of the world. It's not your ambition. I'm just pursuing a little hobby I have in life. But you've been chasing the Fengyan tally for years. You have loftier ambitions.
What's funny is, everyone wants to possess the Fengyan tally, but no one knows that it's a flower formed on the body. After one masters the ice spell, how could I have achieved such a thing? That would be quite remarkable.
Oh, by the way, I heard that Loha's daughter is still alive. If she discovers that you took her mother's life, what do you think will she do to you?
Did you come here because you care about my safety? I know that nothing I have in my boat can escape your eyes. Tell me, what do you want?
We trained with the same master. Is it so strange that I care about you?
And when were we ever that close? I always thought that you'd hope I'd die as soon as possible.
Oh no, not at all. I always thought that you and I were on the same side. I can tell you the whereabouts of Loha's daughter, but I hope you can help me start a war in Northern Yan to realize my dream, to advise the Emperor.
How's Zhao Kuang doing?
My lord, I think he has been petrified to his seat. The day before yesterday, he wrote to the Emperor, saying he'd go to Chang'an to find a cure for his disease, and asking that the pass be handed over to the Prince of Yu while he's away. He didn't even wait for a reply, but took the elite troops and headed for Chang'an.
Nine's drug is too potent. Besides, you frightened him. He must have thought he caught a terrible disease.
I know something about medicine. That medicine was from the Death Corps. It's definitely not mine. All right. Our main priority is to train the soldiers and repair their defenses. Mailin Pass was heavily damaged in the last battle. I've commanded that it be repaired. The work begins tomorrow.
I'll leave it to you.
7. How is the thing I asked you to take care of?
Before coming to Northern Yan, I contacted our northern spies, and now they're ready to take action in Hongchuan.
Who leads them?
Hurry up! Finish loading up!
Hey. General, don't empty it. At least leave some for me. How can I do business afterwards?
Mr. Chan, yours is the largest grain shop in all of Hongchuan. Which other shop can I go to?
General, the war is important, but I have to make a living as well, right? Please understand, how can I live if you take everything?
Hey, Mr. Chun, that's not fair, is it? Do you think we will pay you back? After the war is over, we'll repay you. Besides, I'll ask your highness to commend you for your service. Wouldn't you like that? Huh? But I'll be honest with you. The war is very tense. I'm afraid your grain would be enough. Can we find ways to get more of it?
General, you emptied my stores already. I really can't help you. The wheat in the fields isn't ready for harvest. You can't ask me to reap it.
Not quite. Is it all packed?
Yes!
Go!
Yes! Go! Go!
What's your business here?
Just some trade.
Go. Stop! What's your business here?
General Ajing wanted me to harvest grain. All right, here. Go on. Oh, thanks. Tell me, what are Lord Ye's orders?
Read it. It's all there.
All right, I see. How do you want me to call you then?
Mengfang,
Miss Mengfang?
early tomorrow morning, I'll wait for you at the city gate. Don't be late.
Don't worry, Miss Meng.
Hello, sir. We're here to deliver grain.
Rain, you say? We weren't told there'd be a delivery. Got papers?
Oh, I don't have them on me, but we were ordered to deliver these grains.
Then you can't enter. Without papers, you could be spies.
Hey, here are the papers! Over here! Over here! Good day. Hey, buddy. Don't you recognize me? I went outside just yesterday. The army urgently needs grain. We'll be in trouble if it's delayed. The papers. Here are the papers. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
sir. Come on, let's go.
We may pass.
Go inside.
Hurry up! Hello, miss.
What are you doing here?
We are on our way to deliver grain for the army. Oh, and miss, I have papers from General Aji.
Who are they?
They are farmers from the villages. They're here to help me.
What's on the cart?
Oh, sorry, miss. It's grain.
Show us.
Yes.
All right. You may go. Thank you.
Thank you, miss. Thank you. Let's go!
Let's go.
Hurry up! Come along quickly! Come on!
Hurry up now. Move faster.
Move fast! You move it faster!
Come on.
Mengfang, it's getting dark. The city gate is closing. It's too late to start the journey back home, so you can stay in the shop tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Chen. My father told me I should do whatever you think is best.
You're welcome. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hongchuan has two major grand.
Have you decided? If you've decided, better tell me the schedule now.
No. You can't act tonight.
I am not asking for your advice.
I'm not discussing this with you. It's too dangerous. Southern shop owners will send grain to the granary. Believe me, the place will be busy all night. How can you find a way?
Hurry up! Lift them up! Come on!
All right.
Come on! Come along!
Yes.
There's more here!
There they are.
Mr. Chen,
General Aji.
I have to thank you for helping us in our time of need. His Highness instructed me to express his sincerest of gratitudes.
I am a businessman. I do business with everyone. You're welcome.
Can you hear them, Miss Ma? Miss Ma?
No, I can't.
Mr. Chen, you're too modest. You're more than a businessman. You're a hero. I admire you.
Thank you for the compliment.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Chen, I heard that your legs were injured. It's cold in northern Yan. Does the weather bother you? It must be hard.
It's been 10 years. A bit of cold doesn't bother me. Oh, General Aji. Did you pass on my request to meet with Prince Yanshu, like I asked you to?
Oh, of course. However, His Highness is in Lanchang these days. It may take some time. Of course, I'll send someone to remind him.
All right. Thank you for your help.
Mr. Chen, you must be tired from your journey. You should go to the hostel.
We've confirmed it. He's the leader of the faction of Chao from the south. He's from Liang. He often travels between Liang and Wei. He owns properties in Chanyang. He's a wealthy man.
With his help, Yanxun will be as dangerous as a tiger with wings. We can't overlook it.
What do you want to do?
Kill him.
I disagree.
Why is that?
I don't know. But intuition tells me this man is dangerous.
Intuition?
I will report it to Lord Ye. Let him decide what to do about it. Let's finish our main task today first. Yanxun has grain now. Let us burn it all to the ground.
Mr. Chan, you're a famous man. The head of the faction of Cao. Thanks for your help in solving this pressing problem. I thank you on behalf of the soldiers and the Prince of Northern Yan.
You speak too highly of me. I once had the pleasure of meeting the Marquis myself. It's the least I could do. But it really is a pity that the Prince suddenly withdrew when he was on his way to attack Chang'an unopposed. But why the lack of grain?
It's because of a woman.
A woman? He's much like the Marquis. The Marquis competed with the current emperor for Miss Baisheng's favor, and eventually won. It is a much-told tale.
Unfortunately, the same tale cost the Marquis his life. And the Prince's tale cost Northern Yan an opportunity for revenge.
The Prince is young. It's normal to be in love.
To the point of ending a campaign?
I've talked too much. Please excuse me.
When His Highness finally returns, I'll introduce you to him.
Thank you for your kindness. It's just, we can meet the next time. Early tomorrow, I will be leaving Hongchuan.
Why the rush?
Private affairs.
I see. I won't keep you. I'll treat you well the next time you come here.
Thank you, General. Servant, bring in the gift. General, a token. Please accept it.
I'll take it then.
Give it to Lord Ye. Be very careful.
You're too cautious. Don't worry.
You should start preparing.
Yes.
Excuse me, one steamed bun, please.
All right, no problem. Here.
You refuse to talk, huh? Playing dumb? Not talking, huh? Tell us who you work for. Spit it out!
talk yet? You stubborn brute! Talk! Talk! Tell us who you work for!
Beat him. Go ahead and do it. Beat him until he talks.
Still stubborn, huh? Tell us who you work for! Tell us! Talk! This is what you get for not talking! Tell us everything!
Miss, they're so cunning. Now that you've got them, why not expose them right away?
Because if I have one, why not catch all of them?
All of them?
Please release the bait.
All right, I'll go right away.
My lord.
We've infiltrated the city. We'll start the fire tonight. The plan's pushing through.
Let's hope they succeed.
No time to lose. I'll come to their aid now.
Wait! The letter's fake. Miss Chu thwarted the operation of you and Yes spies, weeding them out and protecting the granary. Such a great contribution is one to be celebrated. But on the other hand, you and Yes cunning and placed the spies without anyone noticing. Fortunately, he taught Miss Chu personally. She knows his ways well and can read his moves. She used the situation to her advantage. I have to say, I'm very impressed by her
What are you trying to
performance.
say?
I'm saying that their relationship...
Spare me that nonsense.
My lord, Mengfang's injuries aren't serious. She'll recover after a few days' rest. My lord, I failed you a lot. I didn't notice the trick, and it almost caused disaster. But my lord, how did you see through the trap?
Look closely at this character. When I taught Chu how to write, she developed a bad habit. I didn't correct her at the time because she wasn't aware. Thanks to that character, I knew the letter was fake. What's going on?
I don't know. The moment I entered, I was knocked unconscious by those criminals. General, I have no idea what happened.
Did they receive help from the inside? Was it a woman who knocked you out?
General! Please spare my life! Please pardon me! Please don't kill me! General! General! Look at these chains! These chains, they're undamaged. Someone used the key to open them! I don't have the key! General, please spare my life! You're right, there's a traitor! There's a traitor! There's a traitor among us! Please don't kill me! Please, General, don't kill me! There's a traitor among us!
Perhaps it's because of the desert sands. But the sky of northern Yan is usually hazy, even if the days were sunny.
But it's pretty when it rains. The rain here is refreshing. Not like the drizzling away. It's a pity it doesn't rain much. By the way, how's Mr. Chen doing?
My lord, our people have transferred them to a secured place. According to Mr. Chen, the man had been wearing a mask. Who released them and set them free? He was familiar with the situation in Hongchuan. Who do you think it was?
The message from Chang'an says, the Emperor is too ill to take care of his duties. Most national affairs are in Prince Yuanche's control. If that's the case, the people are likely to experience peace earlier.
The Emperor is getting what he deserves. Isn't that right, Your Highness?
I swore an oath to ravage Chang'an and to offer the Emperor's head to the dead of Northern Yan. How can I allow him to die so easily?
You are right, Your Highness. Only when you kill that brute can the dead of Northern Yan finally find peace. The old cruel Emperor's dying, but his successor will still be our biggest threat.
Prince Yuanche is a steady man. He sees the bigger picture. We have no idea if he's a threat or not.
Are you saying that you have a good relationship with this Prince Yuanche?
Wait a minute. What do you mean by that?
If you haven't been making friends with him, how do you know that he won't be a threat?
Cheng Yan, no matter who's on the throne, the war will go on as planned. Pass on my order. Hasten the preparation for the war.
Your Highness.
Think twice, Your Highness. If there are more wars, they will only end up creating broken families. Northern Yan is stable. We can't afford another war.
I told you, women should not get involved in matters of war. Northern Yan and Wei are at daggers drawn. If we all leave things to chance, Northern Yan will be their hunting ground sooner or later. Oh, you should know what it's like when women get involved in wars. General Chang, be careful with what you're trying to say. Oh, should I? You've also led men to war. You should know very well the current state of Northern Yan. We're facing strong enemies and conflicts. Today, somebody released the waste pies we imprisoned. And tomorrow they'll send assassins for His Highness.
What did you say?
Your Highness. The criminals who tried to burn our grain stores are gone. But it's strange. None of their chains showed any trace of being damaged. Someone unlocked the fetters for them. I believe we have a traitor among our ranks. I think Miss Chu knows better than anyone.
General Chang! Are you saying that you suspect Miss Chu of releasing them?
No way. I didn't say that. I'm sure she would never do it.
We all know very well that you didn't do this. Your Highness, this is a very
Enough.
serious...
You all stay away from this affair. Leave me.
Your Highness.
Why are you here?
Achu. Just one question. Did you release the spies who tried to burn the grain?
So you don't trust me?
If you say no, I'll believe you.
Good. Then my answer is no.
Good.
Shen. The people of Northern Yan yearn for your return. Must we answer their yearning with bloody wars?
We must pay for whatever we get. And lasting peace can only be achieved through bloody wars.
Is that so?
The concubine suffered a strange disease and suddenly died a few days ago. The child is alone now.
They say out of sight, out of mind. Chao is dead, leaving behind her son an orphan. Oh, the poor thing.
The little prince is left alone. That kid, he doesn't even have a maid to care for him.
The concubines in the court are absolutely selfish creatures. What's more, he's not a relative of any one of them. So why would they care? Since Chao is dead, all of her flatterers couldn't care less about her. Sister.
So can you play with me?
Of course I can. From now on, I'll play with you every day. Would you like that?
Yes!
Then let's get started, all right?
All right.
I'll go first. I'm here.
No.
Find me. Do you know who I am?
My sister.
Are you sure that I'm your sister?
Yes.
Really now?
Really?
Have a look. Have a look right now. You were right! You lost! You lost! Well, I lost the game to you. So tell me, what do you want me to do for you? I'll do anything.
Release Lotus Lanterns with me.
Ah, you want us to do that? All right then, we're going to release lanterns.
Your Highness, Eunuch Wang is here.
Let him in.
Yes.
Come.
Eunuch Wang, please.
How come you knew it was me so quickly?
I could tell from your fingers.
You were so clever.
Your Highness, His Majesty wants Prince Yuan Yang to eat with him and concubine Lan.
Good. But you see, Eunuch Wang, we were playing a game just now, and his hands got dirty. I'll wash his hands before he goes.
Yes.
Come. Come. Listen to me. If anyone gives you food, don't eat it. You remember the bunny I used to keep with me? It loved it when other people fed it. But that's how it died.
Tell me, Your Majesty, how come you personally picked me to cook for you and Yang?
Lan, you don't have a child, and my health is failing me. I'm worried of what will become of you later.
I'll do whatever you ask of me.
Good. In my court, I have many sons. I personally think Yuan Yang has a lot of potential. His mother died early, and I am too busy to take care of him. That's why I hope that you can adopt him. If it's not too much to ask, take care of him and rely on him in the future. What do you think?
Thank you for your trust. I shall take care of him, as if he were my very own son, Your Majesty. I'll do my best to raise him well.
Your Majesty, my lady, Prince Yuan Yang is here.
Father!
Yuan Yang, come and sit down by my side.
Father, are you feeling better now?
With you looking after me, I am bound to get better, right?
You're still growing, little prince. Come and have some soup.
I don't want it, because I don't want to be a bunny.
Bunnies don't eat soup, silly boy. Here. Have some soup.
I don't want to be a bunny.
Right. You won't be a bunny. Don't worry, my son. Be good, my son. That's all right. It's all right.
Your Majesty, I'll take
worry.
leave.
All right, my son. You won't be a bunny. Trust me. Don't be afraid. You will never be a bunny. All right? I promise you won't. All right. Stop crying. You tell me. Who do you want to stay with?
Lord Ye, the situation in Chang'an is changing rapidly. You suggested that I plan for the throne, but it cannot be done, I'm afraid. As I'm in my prime and command large forces, my father fears that if I am named his successor, his own position will be threatened. So he's exercising more precautions towards me more than ever. My father's health is deteriorating quickly. Recently, he seems to want my younger brother, Yuan Yang. The crown prince so as to avoid being dethroned. Yuan Shen has realized as much as well. She befriended Yuan Yang and made up stories to make a young prince distrust concubine Lan. Thus, father was forced to make Yuan Shen his caretaker for the time being. The struggle for power, it seems, is beginning. It's easy to guess what Yuan Shen really wants. My father is suspicious of me, and I'm sure Yuan Shen also considers me an obstacle. The ice is getting thin, and I must make sure to tread carefully.
Dear Prince of Shang, if the ice is thin, step off the lake. You should ask His Majesty to send you to Northern Yan. Make Yuan Shen think you've left, but stay in hiding near Chaman. If you try something, you can still get back to Chaman.
Yuan Shen, tell me, why did Yuan Shen have to leave the palace?
He's gone? Then good for him.
Eunuch Wang. Servants. Land. Land. Servants. Bring my medicine. I need
Want the medicine, Father? It's too hot right now. You should wait for a while.
Where is Lan and Eunuch Wang? Where are the maids and eunuchs?
They haven't served you well, so I asked all of them to leave. Now you're seriously ill. You should have a good rest. I'm by your side. Aren't you pleased?
Why are you doing this?
I mean no harm, Father. I just want to talk to you. There's no one else here in the palace. Just you and me for today. So that means no one will interrupt us. Father, there is something that I've been wanting to ask, but I never had the chance to. When you ordered Yanshin to become my husband, were you only using me as bait?
I didn't have a choice at that time. I only regret that I hadn't killed him.
The happiest moment of my whole life was when you decided to make Yanshin my husband. I never expected that everything would end badly, Father. It was just a delusion, from the beginning to the end.
Yanshin is a traitor. Ripping him apart would be too kind. Why would you still have him in your heart, my dear?
I spent my entire childhood loving him, Father. I loved him. I loved him like I never loved anyone. Father, I thought that you knew as much.
Chun, you never saw below the surface. You let him trick you.
He never tricked me. He stayed in Chang'an for so many years. He behaved so well. He was really good to me. If you hadn't grown so suspicious of your sworn brother that you murdered his whole family and made Yanshin go through the toughest time of his life at the execution square, then he'd have no reason to rebel against you.
He was like his father. He was disloyal. Now he's become a traitor and has declared war against us.
It was you who started those wars! You deserve to be punished, Father! You really should be condemned!
How dare you? How can you smear your own father to protect a shameless traitor?
Seriously? Now you think yourself as a father to me? I used to think that you would be like the other fathers out there, wanting the best for their own children. But it turned out that I was only a pawn in your stupid games. In order to kill Yanshin, you took advantage of your own daughter. Back then, did you consider your role as a father to me? Have you any idea how many crimes you've done in your lifetime? You killed Marquis Dingbei and Auntie Baisheng. Killing loyal people is your first crime. You said Northern Yan rebelled and slaughtered innocent people. That's your second crime. You wanted the world to call you a kind emperor, so you publicly pardoned Yanshin. Yet you let the powerful families know that he was fair game. You wanted them to fight each other, so you could maintain power. That's your third crime. And my dear mother, oh, the poor woman. She was your wife for many years, but you killed her by forcing her to drink the poisoned wine. My brother Yuan Song, he never cared about the throne, yet you exiled him. He's a generous and kind person, but you'd rather transfer all your power to a poor child who has no experience whatsoever because you do not want to lose your power and authority. Do you want me to keep going on? Are a cruel ruler, a false brother, and a poor father. You're suspicious of everyone like a weak woman. That's the reason why you've lost your beloved wife and children. My father, I have a word of truth for you. You should either just leave us alone, or kill every one of us. You killed Marquis Dingbei, so you should have killed Yanshin. You killed my mother too, so you should have just killed me. That's because now I know that pure and kind people get stepped on. And the naive never live very long. It's not that I've changed. It's just that I have grown up. I never wanted to become a princess, nor did I ever want wealth or rank. I just wanted to spend my whole life with the people I loved. But right now, my mother is dead, and my brother is gone. All those who loved me are far away. All the people I cared about have disappeared. One by one, they have all left me. I'm left all alone. Have you any idea how it feels to be trapped in a nightmare? Just forget it. How can I expect the most selfish person in the world to understand how I'm feeling?
What are you doing? What is that? June, what is that? June? Tell me now. What is that? What did you put in there? Servants! Servants! Help me! Servants! Anyone help me!
Come on, Father. It's useless. When I was a child, I fell into a pond and caught a fever. You were there for me the entire time. You even ordered the ponds in the palace to be filled. Who would have guessed that this father and daughter would eventually become foes? I was never cruel or scheming enough for this. I got to where I am today only because you forced me here. Father, drink your medicine.
This is pure evil.
I will fulfill your wish and help you and Young to the throne. But then, I will be assisting him.
June, I was wrong about everything. You want the throne? Is that it? You can have it.
But sadly, I do not want your empire. What I wanted, Father, has already been taken away from me. Now go on, drink your medicine now, and have a wonderful rest.
Help me. Please help me.
What are you doing here?
Chun, you went too far this time. I knew that you hated him, but I didn't think he could be this evil.
So you think that I'm evil? Compared to that man, I'm as pure as the whitest snow there is!
But this man is our father!
Our father? When he made Shen Li my husband, what kind of father was he? When he killed my mother, what kind of father was he? When he exiled you to the border, what kind of father was he? He's been so malicious to us. Why must I be good to him? I must kill him! I must kill him!
Stop!
Whatever happens, I'm not going to let you do this today. Father.
Are you sure that it's true?
I'm sure of it. I saw it in person.
The princess was removed from court. That's bad. What do I do now? This is a serious crime. The Emperor won't forgive her. No, this can't happen. I must go and help her. My lord, what are you doing? I'll help the princess. Are you going to rebel? Helping the princess is not going to make me a rebel. But disobeying the Emperor will. It can't be helped. I have to go. My lord! My lord!
Following your advice, I pretended to lead Chang'an on a campaign and was able to stop Yuan Shen from killing my father. My poor sister is now detained in the Temple of Reformation, awaiting father's judgment. After this event, my father has stayed in his palace and hasn't said a single word for days. He must be truly hurt. It seems that my timely rescue softened his attitude towards me. He trusts me now more than ever, and has authorized me to take care of all state affairs. I'm humbled by this gesture. I will honor his trust by staying true to my heart.
Come on, catch me! Slow down! Be quick, catch me! I'll get you! Catch me! Slow down! Catch me! Catch me! Wait for me! Come now! Got you! Oh, mister, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Welcome to our humble home, young lord. Come inside for a cup of water.
Please, come inside, please.
Come
Sir,
in.
please come on in.
Come, sit.
Come on.
Take a seat.
Thank you.
Here, have a drink. I've got work to do. I'll be back, young man. All right? Just relax.
Right.
You must have had a long journey. I made these cookies. Have one. Please enjoy. I have things to do.
Thank you.
Come.
Come here. Let's go inside.
Your Highness. Maybe we should go back.
It's such a beautiful sunset.
We can see it every day. Why so sentimental?
That's true. The sun will set as time goes on, one day after another. It's not like humans. Once they're gone, they never come back.
Do you still miss Chang'an?
I don't miss how Chang'an is now. But I miss the Chang'an in my memories. When Chun and I were younger, she liked to play hide and seek. And so I played with her. Mother and they would be there watching and smiling. In those carefree days, we never thought about it as anything special. But after so much pain and suffering, I've realized how happy and lucky we were back then.
You should let bygones be bygones.
Let bygones be bygones. And that is why I obeyed my father's order and came here. I thought that would be enough to smooth things over and allow Chun to live a good life.
Your Highness, please wait a moment. Look at this, Your Highness. When I was a kid, I was a master of making these. Everyone in the village would ask me to help them. At one point, my scarecrows could be seen in every field around the village.
I'm sure you must have been a very smart kid. I guess everyone in your village really liked you, huh?
I never asked them if any of them liked me. Maybe I'll ask them when we meet in the afterlife.
Did they?
They're all dead. I escaped the slaughter because I was making a scarecrow in the fields. I was happy on my way back. But when I got there, I saw something that will haunt me forever. Neighbors, friends, my brother, my mother, and my father, all lying in a pool of blood. The ground was covered in blood. From a distance, it looked like a small pond. Each and every one of us has their own pains. They're there, even if we don't talk about them.
So you were taken to the Death Corps and became a killer.
Let bygones be bygones. We can never move on if we don't leave the past behind. I'm not telling you this to make you feel sorry for me. I want to encourage you to hold on like I did, so you'll see hope someday. Your Highness, come over here. Can you help me out? It's great. Our scarecrow is finished.
Mengfeng, thank you.
You did it yourself. Why are you thanking me?
Starting today, I'll be the scarecrow of the fields in Leyland Pass. I will guard the fields of this place.
Cheers! Alright, let's drink. Yeah, bring it over here. Fill it up! Send me another drink. Give us a hand. Hey, seriously. Quickly. Give me some food. Time to celebrate. Yeah, let's fix your table up.
The Shen Li army has been here for several days. They've sent out a few small patrols, nothing special.
Lord Ye has ordered us to watch them.
He must have his reasons. Be patient.
We'll be relocated? Alchemist, you never mentioned this.
What's wrong? Look carefully. That's His Highness's seal. Or do the soldiers in the Shen Li army only take orders from no one but Chucha?
I didn't mean that, General Chang. Each and every one of my soldiers is an excellent hand.
Excellent hand. That is so true. The cities of Hongchuan, Beishuo, and finally Chang'an were all close to being destroyed while you are on command. Accomplishments worthy of such excellent warriors.
General Chang, just what do you mean by what you said?
I'm just telling the truth to you.
Are you looking for a fight?
Who do you think you are? Do you seriously think you have the authority to interrupt me?
General Chang, as it's an order from His Highness, of course, we'll obey. But we could wait until Miss Chu returns, so we can say farewell.
That'll be unnecessary. His Highness's orders are that you leave immediately. As you don't have enough men after the battle, you will be written to the roster of the local army. Then the Shen Li army will be gone for good. Zhangdong, go and lower their flag. Burn it to ashes.
Yes! No, stop! Stop! Don't do it! Hey, what happened here? I'm gonna get you for that! Back off! Everyone stand back! Stand back! Stand for that! Get back! Go get him! Come on! Calm down! Look at me!
Don't you go against him.
Faithful brother to die for you. Soldier, It's very noble indeed. You're disgusted to serve with us? Well, we feel the same way about you. His Highness's order said that we'd go to Shuli Mountain. They didn't mention this. I ask you to return the flag now! You better not cross this line.
Your Highness,
What's the matter?
what did Mr. Wu do? Why is he being detained?
Wu Daoya?
Yes.
He influenced the people to resist our grain taxes. Isn't that a crime?
Lancheng saw floods this year, and those crops were everything they had left.
But he didn't notify me before taking any action. It's inexcusable.
Your Highness, we owe so much to Mr. Wu. He was a close friend of your father when your family was attacked, and the powerful clans of Wei fought over northern Yan. He single-handedly stopped them from building up when you were still a captive. He gathered all of the allies and helped you escape from Chang'an. He set up the Shanyang Trade Guild to secure funds for us. Without Mr. Wu, northern Yan would have already fallen. Your Highness, that's the real Wu Daoya. Your Highness, please forgive him this time. Your father wouldn't want to see you killing one of his closest friends.
Send him away from northern Yan.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Just this once. Remember that.
Yes.
Your Highness! This is totally unacceptable! Your Highness, the Shuli army rebelled again. They went to their camp to convey your order, that they should relocate to Shuli Mountain. But those arrogant fools wouldn't obey your order, and said they wanted to see Chu Chao. They said they would only obey her. I then argued with them, telling them you're the ruler of Northern Yan, a soldiers of the Northern Yan. They should obey your orders, Your Highness. Even Chu Chao is a subject of Your Highness, but they had the guts to fight us. I've caught the rebels already. Your Highness, we'll wait for your instructions.
I meant to let them go, but they didn't take my goodwill. Execute them!
Yes!
Miss Ju! Miss Ju! Miss Ju! A girl came by, and she gave me this. She said a man told her to pass it on to you. Have a look.
Shing, the Shuli army's in danger. They need your help.
Miss Ju, what's the matter?
After everything you've been through, why would you rebel again?
Your Highness, the Shuli army did not rebel. We may have offended General Chang Yuan, but only to protect our unit's flag. Please forgive us, General Chang. Well, I cannot forgive you. Back then, when you betrayed Northern Yan, the designation of the Shuli army ceased to exist. What's the use of the flag? You drew your swords against the prince's personal guard to defend this old piece of cloth. There must be an execution, or our rules will mean nothing!
Your Highness, this isn't as simple as what the General says. Please investigate before you make a decision.
I order to punish everyone who had drew swords, against anyone from the Heiying army. The same goes for anyone who objects.
Your Highness! Your Highness, if someone must be punished, then I'm willing to die in the place of my men. What do you have to say?
He Xiao. You have many merits to your name. Do not dishonor yourself by comparing yourself to them.
Your Highness, I know well that the Shu Li army has done serious mistakes. But in the battles in Chaman and Hongshuan, we've fully proven our loyalty to you with our blood. The sun and the moon are our witnesses. Your Highness, why do you still treat the Shu Li army with such hostility?
Impertinent! How can a common commander speak to His Highness in such a way? Your army lacks discipline and it didn't blame you for that. Yet you still insult him. Do you even know the rules?
Your Highness, if you really want this, aren't you afraid of losing the hearts and minds of the army and the people?
Take them away!
General! Your Highness, you didn't even give the captives a chance to live! Why do you only act this way towards the Shu Li army? Why must you kill us all? Your Highness, I, He Xiao, object! I object your order!
See? Is this the loyalty you speak of?
Enough! He Xiao. We're only punishing those who have rebelled. It has nothing to do with the rest of the Shu Li army. I advise you to stay away from this affair. Otherwise, I will have you punished for damaging army morale.
We didn't start a rebellion! We were just protecting our flag! Your Highness, I swear on my life that not a single one of them intended to rebel! If Cheng Yuan hadn't provoked us, none of this would have happened!
Rules are rules. I don't care why it happened, only that it did. If everyone can make excuses, then how am I to rule the army?
Your Highness!
Yeah! Yeah!
I order to punish everyone who had drawn swords against anyone from the Heiying army. The same goes for anyone who objects.
Your Highness, stop!
Miss Chu! Miss Chu!
Is this how you lead your men? Your flag and designation are the pride of your unit. Where the flag goes, you go as well! That is how it should be! I did order you to protect your designation and flag, but I never ordered you to fight our own people! Now you won't apologize? And you even dare to offend the prince? What do you want to achieve?
Yes, I apologize. I didn't maintain any discipline.
How could you be so stubborn? Your Highness, I caused what happened today. I was the one who gave the order. He Xiao and the others only did what they were told. Due to my poor health recently, I've let discipline weaken. That's why they made such a grave mistake. I asked to receive the appropriate punishment.
If I remember it right, you don't hold any military posts now. Since when did the Shu Li army become under your command?
Shut up! I'm talking to His Highness. It's not right for you to interrupt. Your Highness, the Shu Li army. should be punished for its actions, but I ordered them to guard and uphold the flag. During the Battle of Hongchuan, they had no choice but to obey my order. Your Highness, please punish me for their offense. Please consider their valiant defense of Hongchuan and be lenient to them. As for any mistakes they've made, I'm willing to take full responsibility.
The Shu Li army. There isn't any Shu Li army now! That designation was revoked long ago. We won't harbor traitors!
His Highness personally allowed the Shu Li army to return to its home. As the Prince of Northern Yan, he should keep his word. What happened then has long been written off. You seem to use the word traitor so often. Do you mean to make His Highness an unfaithful ruler? You're venomous, and you're scheming. Now I wonder if you're a spy of Wei.
That's very eloquent of you, little girl.
The flag and designation are the pride of any army. The Shu Li army was built by the Marquis himself. How can it be revoked? Pushao has followed Your Highness with his men, from Chang'an to Northern Yan, fighting numerous battles, and winning all of them. At Hongchuan, he defeated the Wei army many times and killed Yuan Qi. How can such a force simply give up its designation and its flag? Your Highness is too busy to know the entire truth. Someone must have been spreading lies. Such vile people should not be tolerated.
This is defamation of character!
Shangwan, one more step.
And I'll take you down! Come here, you bastard! I will kill you! Seize him! Throwing swords before His Highness? Is this your so-called loyalty? Huh?
Let go of me!
Who asked you to come here?
No one asked me. I came here by my own will.
Go back. This doesn't concern you.
It concerns Northern Yan. I'm a member of the Shu Li army. I've commanded it several times. I'm responsible for their mistakes.
Do you know what you're doing?
I know exactly what I'm doing.
You are going against me.
You're mistaken, Your Highness. I'm just taking responsibility for my soldiers.
Your soldiers?
From her post and does not command the Shu Li army. The crimes of the Shu Li army are theirs alone. Execute them.
Your Highness!
Miss Chu, get up! You don't need to waste your time on us. Go back!
They don't deserve to die. They've followed you all this way. Their loyalty stands any test.
Chu, I want you to be honest with me. Who commands the loyalty of the Shu Li army?
I swear with my life, every soldier in the Shu Li army is loyal to no one but you. If they should have any bad intention, I, Chu Chao, should die by 1,000 cuts and should be torn apart.
Do you swear that on your life?
Yes, I swear on my life.
Except for you. Who is willing to swear for them? You are the only one who still believes in their loyalty.
Please take back your order, Your Highness!
Miss Chu, leave us be! We'll take the blame for it. I have never been afraid of death!
Your Highness!
Execute them!
Don't do it, Yan Shan!
She must be very sad.
I guess so, but she acted bravely.
She rode away right after.
My lord, why didn't you help her, since this also saddens you?
If I had come to her aid, her situation would become even worse.
You could just take her away.
She might refuse to go with me.
Why is that? Isn't she happy staying there?
True. She's unhappy enough. Why is she still there?
Chu, are you awake? Since you came back, we haven't had the chance to talk to each other. Recently, I've started to miss the days we spent together in Chang'an. It's funny. I used to hate that place so much. Now I can't stop thinking about it. The first time I ever met you, the way you protected me at the execution square. How you accompanied me to the Imperial prison in the Inca courtyard. Chu, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I hurt you, but I had no other choice. I've sworn to give you the best life in the world, so I'll give you Chang'an, and if possible, the whole world. Perhaps that's not what you want, but it's the best that I can do. The best I can for now. As for the Shu Li army, I showed them mercy by ordering them to leave, but they refused. Chu, the last thing I want to see is you getting hurt, but I still couldn't avoid hurting you. The truth is, I can bear anyone deserting me, but not you. I can bear anyone betraying me, but not you. Chu, you are my everything.
Commander, the doctor told you not to drink after taking the medicine.
I could keep fighting for 2 days and 1 night, even with a large cut in my abdomen. Now you're telling me I can't have a drink? Just because of a minor cut? Are you assuming that I'm too frail now?
That woman, she came running back here, just as we were about to frame them. The prince was on our side today. But as long as she's still around, she'll find out about our plot sooner or later, and then we're doomed.
But His Highness forbade her from touching the general. This means that he's still partial to us.
Stupid! If not for his hatred of the Shu Li army, do you think he'd let us go? He's a fool for that woman. He'll soon forget this. Pretend that it didn't happen. She's going to kill us without a doubt!
We're actually on the same side. If we just make our case, it'll probably turn out all right. Miss Chu is not an unreasonable person. That's true.
Just stop this nonsense. Why puff up others' morale and lower our own spirit? What authority does she have? She's a woman. She should be staying at home, not getting involved with the affairs of men. His Highness is a true noble. Why would he fall for such a lowly woman?
You'd better show some respect. If someone hears you say that, His Highness will kill you immediately.
I won't last long anyway. Who cares? So be it. At least in the afterlife, I'll have Sun Ha to keep me company.
Shut up! All of you get out!
Your Highness.
Get up.
Your Highness.
Cheng Yuan, though I supported you today, well, that doesn't mean that I have no knowledge of what you have done. I will warn you once more. The conflicts between Achu and I are our personal affairs. You will never get involved. Understood?
Understood.
You are dismissed.
Your Highness! Do you have any idea how the soldiers speak of you? They say you ignored the cause for a mere woman. That you gave away your throne to other people. That you'll follow in your father's footsteps sooner or later and die like he did.
If you don't live a good life, why bother worrying about how you die?
I hope the war will end, for the people's sake. I've already talked to my father. Father.
During my lifetime, I have made many mistakes. If you believe a truce is the best option, you should then try.
Yes. My father agreed to a truce. I'll be needing your help to deal with Northern Yan. I have one more thing to confide with you. Yuan Chun has committed an unforgivable crime. But as her flesh and blood, I cannot bear to see her die.
from the court are at the door.
How insolent. Don't you know proper etiquette? As a royal princess of Wei, I'm going to die with dignity. What I have done has nothing to do with my maid. So after my death, make sure that you treat her well.
Your Highness.
Let's move, Your Highness.
Quickly!
We don't have time, Your Highness!
Go!
Come on, move! Let's go!
Why did you rescue me? Why do people always try to rescue me? I'm the one who should be dead! Everyone who comes close to me always ends up dead, don't you know that?
Shun! Shun! Shun!
What's the matter? When did you get shot?
Just leave me here.
Wait for me here. Don't move. I'll go get a doctor.
Shun! Don't go. Listen. I cannot escort you in person. But my guards, all of them have always been loyal to me. They will escort you the rest of the way.
Don't speak that way. You cannot die. Wait here for me. I'm going to get you a doctor.
Listen
Just
to me,
wait.
Shun. There's a wharf nearby. I've arranged a boat there. You'll go with them. Get on that boat. You can get away from this place. But you have to leave soon. You understand?
No, I won't. Why would I leave you here?
Shun, I'm begging you. Please listen to me just this once, all right? Please, just this once.
And why would I listen to to me? Why must I do what you say? Wouldn't you care if I die?
Of course I care! Don't cry. Please, Princess. That's the last thing I want to see. You're so beautiful when you smile. Could you please smile again for me? To help me be on my way. Please.
You cannot die. You cannot die, Wei Shuya. Not now. Wei Shuya, you must live on. You can't die, you hear me?
Princess, I've liked you since I was a child. It's just... I was too afraid at the time. I was too timid to show you my heart. If I had told you earlier and been more courageous, then the both of us would be in a different situation. Oh, Princess. Shun. Only today did I find the chance and the courage to tell you that I love you. Promise me that you will be all right and that you will live on always.
Wei Shuya. Wei Shuya. Wei Shuya! Wei Shuya! Why is this happening to me? Why do the people who love me all have to leave me like this? Why is this happening? Why is this happening to me?
Kill them. The criminals Yuan Shen and Wei Shuya committed suicide. They jumped in the river out of desperation. Do you understand?
What?
Do you understand?
Yes! Move.
Your Highness, you've been staying in here for a while now. What is the matter? Is it the headache? Are you all right?
Ever since the Battle of Hongchuan, I've been getting this headache.
Your Highness, that could become serious quickly. We'd better get a doctor.
I can handle it.
I have heard that the longer you wait, the worse it'll get. You should cure it early. I heard there is a female healer in the southern countryside. She can cure all kinds of diseases. Look, I'm going to go get her for you, all right?
No need.
Huh?
Maybe later when I have the time. Where's Achu?
I don't know. Haven't seen her for several days. She might be in her quarters.
For several days. Perhaps she's still angry at me.
Your Highness, I'm not quite sure if I should even tell you this, but I think Miss Chu is going to be angry at you for a long time. I'm going to get that healer for you, Your Highness.
wants to send them to their death. He said there was enemy movement, but I think it's just an excuse to get them there and kill them.
That's true. They're not loyal to His Highness. They're useless to him alive.
Shut up! You should be more careful. Well, Miss Chu.
Lord Zhang, where are the soldiers of the Shu Li army? Where's He Shao?
You are no longer the commander of the Shu Li army. So I think I really shouldn't tell you any of that.
Do you think you can get away with this forever? Tell them to sit down.
Sit. Sit down.
I'll ask you again. Where's the Shu Li army?
He Shao decided to lead them out from camp.
They left? For what reason?
There's enemy movement at Ice Lake. Cheng Yuan ordered them, he and his forces, to investigate. General! General, I've completed the task you gave me.
She believed you?
Yes. She went after the Shu Li army.
Well done. When they get to Ice Lake, we'll use the people at the Malin Pass to get rid of them.
General, there's something I don't understand.
You don't understand why I'm doing this?
I'm well aware about the conflicts between Chu Xiao and Jiu. It's just... His Highness is very fond of her. Aren't you worried that this will upset him?
I can't afford to care about his personal feelings. As long as Chu Xiao is here, His Highness will be able to finally avenge those who died for Northern Yan.
Why is that?
As a general, Chu Xiao isn't helping Northern Yan. She will only dull His Highness's ambition and stop him from becoming emperor. As a woman, she has no affection for His Highness.
But if he finds out about this...
Well then, so be it. At worst, he'll kill me. Only when Chu Xiao's removed can His Highness get on the right path.
I get it now.
You may leave.
Yes.
Are you all right?
We're good. We were ordered to patrol this area, and you?
I was worried about you. It seems I was mistaken.
What is it?
I thought you may be ambushed.
Indeed. We did encounter an ambush.
I never expected to see you here. How have you been?
Who are you asking? Were you worried about me? I've been good, really good. I sleep and eat well. I've made progress in martial arts too.
Really? I'm happy for you.
7. Go and find Mengfeng. The hunters have placed traps. She could get hurt.
My lord, Mengfeng is more hunter than prey. He should then worry about me instead. What if I get attacked by wolves while I'm on my way there? All right. Xing, I'm leaving.
It was your men who approached the pass and then led me here. This is a dangerous area. It seems they've led us here on purpose. They want to kill you.